the Detroit Pistons select Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State.
Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about Devin Booker. So the Pistons recently played against the Phoenix Suns. The Pistons took an L, but Devin Booker was in town and he showed love to the city of Detroit and showed love to the Detroit Pistons. Now before we get into all of that, please make sure you guys like this video. As always, today's like goal will be 100 likes, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So let's get into this, man. So the first thing that Devin Booker did when he was here in Detroit, I'm gonna put the image on the screen right now. He signed some autographs with some fans here in Michigan. Obviously you can see the Detroit Tigers logo on that man's hat right there, signing that autograph as you can see in the hand, and show love to the city right there. But then after that, the most shocking thing out of all, put the image on the screen. On Devin Booker's Instagram story, he posted a picture of the Detroit Pistons 04 championship banner. I don't know how he did this. Did he go to the practice facility? Did he do this in the arena? I don't know how he did this, but somehow he did. He took a picture of it or something and posted that to his story, which is weird. I don't really have an explanation for that. I'm just gonna assume it's because he grew up as a Pistons fan and just decided to take that picture, but I would have thought that he would have just kept that to himself and not posted on his story, but he decided to post it on his story for all of the world to see, and I find that very, very interesting. So Devin Booker again showing love to the 04 Pistons and just our team in general. And actually, I'm going to play a clip here in a second. It's of Devin Booker. He actually spoke about Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, and the 04 Pistons. This was about 6-7 months ago. Play that clip right now.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids?
Yeah,
Okay.
Grand Rapids. I know it's been a minute, so wanted to ask you, Devin, if you had, thought about what ways West Michigan helped shape your passion and your love for the game.
That's where it all started. Dang, threw me back thinking about it now. I'm reminiscing in my head right now, but that's where I fell in love with the game. I fell in love with that Pistons team. They taught me the game of basketball, and, just being around everybody in West Michigan. I remember Drake Harris, just looking up to him every day and wanting to be him. But Michigan State rivalry games, just all that, all those memories, all the stories, that's where I learned the fundamentals of the game, honestly. I always say I learned the fundamentals in Michigan, and then when I moved to Mississippi, it brought more of the dog out. So, it was a great balance for me, and, I credit Michigan for, a lot of my success, especially Grand Rapids, my hometown.
So yeah, Devin, he's actually been showing love to the Pistons for a pretty long time. And look, we don't know what's in Devin Booker's mind. We don't know him personally, obviously, but if you ask for my personal opinion, I feel like deep down, Devin Booker wish he was drafted by the Detroit Pistons. With him obviously being from Grand Rapids, you have the Michigan connection right there. Him talking about growing up watching those older Pistons teams right there, signing autographs with Pistons fans, posting the Pistons banner on his IG story. Just from everything that I've seen, I think that he wished he was drafted to the Pistons and, could have became our superstar player here in Detroit. That was the draft in 2015, the one Devin Booker was taken in. The Pistons decided to take Stanley Johnson. So I think that he wished he was in that position. He wished Stan Van Gundy decided to go with him over Stanley. Now, the only unfortunate thing about this is that he will most likely never be in a Pistons jersey. I don't see him leaving the Phoenix Suns anytime soon, especially with last year them going to the championship, and then this season had an extremely long winning streak. I just don't see a reason why he would decide to leave the Suns at this current point in time. Now, maybe somewhere down the line, a few years from now when his contract is up and becomes an unrestricted free agent, maybe he would leave the Suns and decide to go to somewhere else. But will he ever decide to go to the Pistons? I don't think so. The only possibility I could see it in is if the Pistons become really, really good and we're one of the top teams in the NBA and he decides to join us that way. Like if Cade Cunningham is at his best, Sadiq Bey at his best, and then we add other players to the team. That's the only way I see us adding young Devin Booker, but most likely we'll never see him in a Pistons jersey. But that's basically everything, man. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this in the comment section below about Devin Booker showing love to his home state of Michigan, a man out of Grand Rapids, a fellow Pistons fan himself, actually, just showing love to the team and the city. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 4K, and I'm out.